Shalom. Giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the men of great millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect out there pushing this truth in the four corners of the earth in all sincerity. It's your brother Quanah coming at you with a quick video on just, something in the spirit, just going in on how this devil, which is Esau Edom, so-called the self-proclaimed white man, how he's trying to make himself, how he's trying to hide himself amongst just the nations of the world. Now, he's trying to mix himself in and just trying to be slick. So, I'm gonna do a little commentating on my own spirit. So, bear with me.
Yeah, so, see, Esau is trying to hide himself, man. He's trying to hide himself. Why? Because he's a vagabond in the earth. He's a thief in the earth, man. He's always run to and fro and try to hide himself, try to cover the faces of the judges, which he had done successfully. Now we know what is going on, through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
So let's go ahead and get that real quick. I believe that's in Genesis. This is Genesis 4:12. When thou tillest the earth, the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. You see, so that's what this devil is doing. He's running. He's always run to and fro trying to hide himself. He can never sit his ass still. He's always in other people's fucking business. His whole life is a lie, and that's what he does. That's his nature. And if you ask him, he won't even think there's nothing's wrong with it. Because that's who he is. He's hardwired for that. He is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Let's continue.
But this guy's constantly deceiving and trying to hide himself and just slipping and sliding all over the earth, man. And that's what he wants to do now. He's trying to slip and slide his way into this next so-called new world order of things. But who is trying to put it together? It's Esau. Through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, his left hand. But it's Esau who's doing that. Now the thing is, a lot of people say, well, what's wrong with having a world where there's no color? All you just have to do is just focus on, whether or not you have something or whether or not you don't have. The thing is, the man who's trying to bring this world forth is, you can see him now, but he's trying to make himself hidden. But the Lord is making him bare. Everybody's figuring out who this devil is, man.
Yeah, as this whole Project Warp Speed continues, it's just making him more bare. People are really starting to see who he is. You can see all kinds of comments on the comment board. That's why they're gonna have to shut down a lot of this. They're doing it right now. They're shutting down a lot of YouTube and TikToks and all of this stuff because people are really getting hip to who this guy is. Let me go ahead and get Job 2:2. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Yeah, so this is the spirit of Esau Edom. He goes to and fro throughout the whole earth, walking up and down, trying to find out what kind of wickedness he can spread throughout the earth. Let's go ahead and get Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And who's ruling the earth right now? Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. He's ruling the earth right now. He's been ruling the earth for a while, for a time, right now, and the people are in mourning. The people can't stand it. You got all these GMOs in the earth. You got the water is all messed up. You got Esau annihilating species and just wiping them, hunting them down to extinction. You got just people all locked up in cages. Jail system. It's just madness, man. You got moles all over the place. Homosexuals. You can do whatever you want to be. You can be a queer. You can do all kinds of things that don't bring forth any kind of life. It's just Satanism at its finest, and who's doing this? Esau, Edom, the wicked. They're running this whole show right now.
Everybody knows. Through the prophets are pushing forth the truth into the earth. This is a guy. He's leprous. He's a mark was set upon him, according to the book of Genesis. When Esau's spirit was in Cain, a mark was set upon him.
Let me go ahead and get that real quick. I think I made it. Salakia, bear with me for a moment. Okay, this is Genesis 4:15. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
Okay? And so, they call themselves white, but they're really red, man. All right? And he's just using his powers of deception right now, man. He's just a great actor, man. That's all these fucking Edomites do. They act, man. And now he's trying to go underground, trying to be hidden, by way of, man, I just did IVF, man, that in vitro fertilization, sowing tares all up and down in the society, in America, man. Who knows how many so-called white women have children by Jake. He thinks he's the father, but he's really the father of a tear. She shows up. She knows she's having relations with Jake. She goes to an in vitro place, gets an egg implanted into her, comes back and say, I'm pregnant. And he's like, oh, damn, you're pregnant. We only, well, what you think was going to happen? We were having unprotected sex. And now he's the father of a tear. You got through the spirit. This is my assessment. You got millionaires that are sowing their seeds into abandoned eggs that Jake women are and this is just a theory. This is just I'm speaking as a man. When a woman has issues trying to bring forth her own children, especially a Jake woman, she'll go and try to get like fertilization. Go to a fertilization clinic. She'll give out some of her eggs. Oh, well, we'll freeze these and we'll try to implant them, and we'll see how many take. Okay, well, out of 10 eggs that you gave us, only three of them took. So we got three eggs that took. She don't know that. They could have all 7 of those other eggs sitting off in a cryogenic lab, waiting to be fertilized with some Edomite millionaire seed, billionaire's seed. And so all of a sudden, he's got brown little Edomites ready to be implanted into any kind of surrogate mother.
Yeah, and let me go ahead and get this real quick. This is Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the churl are evil, he deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. So the churl meaning, let's look that up real quick. Churl meaning impolite or mean-spirited person, which is Esau Edom. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor. You got poor Jake over here, thinking that he's going to get with a woman who's submissive, because it's hard as hell to find a woman, as a Israelite man. If you got any kind of sense about yourself, you're trying to find a woman that's submissive and feminine, and you end up with a crazy nigger woman, or you end up with a wicked ass Edomite chick. But and then something like this might happen to you. It was a theory. It's just a thought to ponder on.
Through the Spirit, I just, I pondered on that, man. I think I know somebody who might have been a victim of something like that. But why wouldn't they, man? That's Esau all day. He'll go to those extremes. Sow his seed and then implant it in. I mean, it could be his granddaughters. It could be one of his granddaughters, and she's having the seed of her grandfather. She's carrying her grandfather's seed, but it's a brown little baby because she's in bed with Jake. It's just a mission, man. You see, these Edomites, man, and right now you can see him, but he's trying to make himself hidden, man. He's already hidden to a lot of Jake out there who don't know what the fuck's going on. But
right, so I mean, you see that he's tearing down all these monuments, all these Confederate monuments, trying to destroy all this stuff, trying to make this whole place level so that all his past is hidden. Trying to bring forth the so-called black woman and make everything, racism is bad, but the people that are setting this whole thing up are the ones that are the wicked ones to begin with. They're Esau, Edom to begin with. Okay, they're the evil, the wicked to begin with. This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So this is all they do. All they do is lie. He's the father of lies. Okay? This is what he does. When he comes out the womb, he lies. Right?
He's really trying to muddy up the waters now, man. But that's all right, man. The Lord was already way ahead of him, man. This is already written, man. The Lord already knew that the wickedness of this man. He already knows the wickedness of this man, and the lengths that he'll go to try to get his birthright back and basically become God himself.
And I'm going to go ahead and end it off here with Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So we are in captivity right now, but that captivity is being lifted, and that season is up, and it's time for these devils to go get their judgment. They're going to have to drink of that cup. So Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praise. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Shalom.